Hey everyone, welcome to the talk show. Could you hear me? Is this good or another angle? Should we just like? Is this a good angle? You think?
Yeah, up a little bit. You're catching my 17 chins.
Is this good?
Down.
Hey, I think we need a professional.
Welcome to the Qreative Edge talk show.
Gosh.
Okay. What number are we up to?
I think this is 5, 6, I don't know, episode number. Today we're going to be talking about filming tips. I need them, so this is very exciting for me.
Today's guest is none other than one of our videographers, cinematographers from Qreative Edge, Josh Fleisher, and he's accomplished so many great things all over the world, including filming and directing for none other than Nas Daily in one of his previous videos.
Yeah, it just had, I think, 7.5 million views in one day. That's amazing.
Okay, Josh, no pressure, but you got to do that for us now. That he's got to get us 7.5.
Yes, we need 7.5 in one day. No pressure. Let's welcome our guest.
Welcome, Josh.
Thank you. It's so great to be on your show. I love your show.
You're really good walking sound effects. Do you have a lot of gear being a videographer?
I do, and here it is.
Wow, that is a lot.
The one rock star thing about being a filmmaker is dragging all this stuff everywhere.
Today we're going to talk about 3 tricks when filming.
Number 1, what's K? Like in 4K or 5K or 8K?
No idea.
Sometimes we have clients that ask for 4K and sometimes even 5Ks, and they don't know what the Ks are really about, but they want it. So basically when you're shooting, you get a lot more information and you can close in to somebody, and it's as though you have 2 cameras with the same amount of information on that close-up shot.
2 for 1. Camera 1.
Camera 2.
Camera 1.
Camera 2.
Shot, 1 camera, many angles.
Perfect.
4Ks. So it really helps for interviews and for sometimes just getting an event where you want to use a closer shot, but you shot wide, so you have that option later on in the
Editing. Yeah, we need options.
Right, this is 6K.
Okay.
Super cool.
Super cool.
Okay, number 2 is slow motion. Slow motion is when you shoot a higher frame rate, more frames per second. So when you shoot more frames per second, you actually see a lot more information. So in 24 frames per second, which is standard on most, like 4K, most times when you're shooting, it's like 24 or 30 frames per second. This one is 120 or more.
Wow.
And that really gives you wild options to see a lot more things that are actually happening that your eye doesn't catch or that you wouldn't notice. But all of a sudden, the third and final tip for the day is depth of field. Now that's not exactly a tip, but it's basically using the camera in the best way to make your subject pop. So if it's yourself, if you're shooting yourself, let's say with your phone. So your phone might have, this phone has lots of cameras.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4 cameras, 5 in the front. So if you want to shoot on one of these, sometimes it has what's called portrait mode. And portrait mode is the same concept where basically you're using the lens and the camera in a way that makes your subject pop. There's portrait mode like holding your camera like this, but there's actually a lens that's closer up. If I'm shooting myself like this on one of these better cameras, so the close-up camera, the camera that shows my face nicely, if the background's far away, like it is now, like you see there's trees back there, then it'll look nice. But if I'm on a wall, you know, like, I don't know, like, if I'm, you know, something's behind me, then it's not going to give me that, like, that pop, that look that people like.
Thank you so much, Josh, for joining us on this episode. Really insightful tips and tricks.
I learned a lot.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Could you give me a 12K camera for a present?
There is a 12K camera by Blackmagic. You can buy it today.
How much does something like that go for?
I don't know, $10,000.
Okay.
Not so much.
Not so bad.
Perfect.
So if you'd like to hire us so we can buy that, follow us on all of these social channels for more engaging and fun content.
If there's any topics you want us to discuss, just comment below and we're happy to get into them. Does that make sense? No, but that's okay.
Thank you for watching the Qreative Edge Talk Show. We will catch you in the next one.
It's so weird.
And walk off, everyone.